Every time I hear people talk about football these days, it's hard to ignore how much money gets mentioned. Back in 2017, Arsene Wenger put it bluntly at the FIFA football conference. There are too many middlemen who think of football as a money-making machine. This is not good for the sport. Honestly, those words felt like a warning then, and they still do today. Even more relevant. Agents used to be almost invisible, behind the scenes, quietly handling contracts. Most fans had no idea who they were. Fast forward to now, and some agents are more famous than the players. Pretty wild, right? So, how did this shift happen? Today, agents aren't just handling paperwork. They're involved in major football decisions, transfers, contracts, even internal team matters. That raises a big question I hear from fans and officials. Are agents really protecting players, or is their power starting to damage the sport? Years ago, agents mostly stuck to the basics: contracts, guidance, and little public attention. But that changed fast. Take Jorge Mendes. If you follow football, you know the name. Mendes became one of the most influential agents in the world, working with Cristiano Ronaldo, Bernardo Silva, and João Felix. According to a 2020 BBC Sport report, Mendes was involved in over 1 billion euros in transfer activity. That's massive. And then there was the late Mino Raiola. He negotiated huge deals for Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Paul Pogba, and Erling Haaland. Love him or hate him, Raiola held major sway, though his approach was often controversial. I told a friend recently, agents have become bigger celebrities than some players. Imagine sitting at a cafe debating football and the agent's name is as big a topic as the match. But with fame comes problems. While some agents care about their clients, others get caught up chasing commissions, and player welfare takes a back seat. That's when things get messy. Remember the Paul Pogba saga? His agent, Mino Raiola, constantly made headlines. During Pogba's time at Manchester United, there was always new drama. Raiola said in 2020, as reported by Sky Sports, "If you do not give Pogba what he wants, there is no way he stays." Imagine being a fan hearing that while your team is struggling. United paid £89 million to bring Pogba back in 2016. Huge fee. But did it work out? Injuries, inconsistency, and off-field drama overshadowed everything. That move felt more like branding than football. The agent won, the marketing machine rolled on, but fans? Many were left frustrated. And let's talk manipulation. Ever notice how some transfer stories explode out of nowhere? That's often no accident. Some agents are experts at spinning media narratives to boost their players' market value, regardless of recent performance. Cristiano Ronaldo's career gives us examples. We've all seen headlines like, "Ronaldo heading back to Manchester United," or "Ronaldo moving to Paris." These stories often trace back to conversations driven by Jorge Mendes. They fuel hype, inflate demand, and sometimes inflate market values beyond reason. According to a 2022 Guardian report, transfer market inflation has risen over 90% in the past decade, with agent-driven narratives playing a big role. That leaves clubs paying inflated fees, often for players who don't fit or fail to deliver. If you followed transfers for years like I have, you start spotting the pattern. One minute, a rumor feels harmless. The next, it turns into a €100 million deal that leaves everyone scratching their heads. Now let me ask you this. Have you ever thought about how young players get caught up in this world? The dream of becoming a football star often starts early, but sadly, some agents push those dreams too soon. Freddie Adu is one story that stands out. Hyped as the next big thing at just 14, he signed his first professional contract, becoming the youngest player in Major League Soccer history. Sounds exciting, but his career never matched the hype. By his 20s, Adu's path was marked by instability and constant transfers. Many believe agent-driven pressure and unrealistic expectations set him up to fail. FIFA has been watching closely. Their 2021 Global Transfer Market Report highlighted the issue of minors being involved in international transfers, often arranged by agents. These moves might look promising, but they often create instability, on and off the pitch. It's not just about contracts. The mental toll is massive. Young players face intense pressure, and when things go wrong, many experience anxiety, depression, or burnout before their careers really begin. Kevin Prince Boateng summed it up during a 2021 interview. Too many young players are promised the world by agents, but most of them end up discarded when things do not work out. It's a hard truth. Watching young talent burn out like that feels like watching chess pieces move for profit. And it doesn't end there. Behind closed doors, some agents hold influence far beyond transfers. A 2019 report from The Independent exposed how certain agents build powerful relationships with managers and club executives. Suddenly, it's not just about talent. Players with the right agent get more playing time, while others get sidelined. Imagine how that feels in a dressing room. Players notice when selection isn't based on merit. It creates tension, divides squads, and shifts focus from football to politics. People have started calling it the football mafia culture. It raises serious questions about fairness, competition, and whether fans are seeing the best players or just the best connected ones. To their credit, FIFA has tried to intervene. One major issue is agent commissions. In 2015, FIFA proposed capping fees at 3% of transfer values. It sounded like a step toward transparency, but powerful agencies pushed back with legal challenges. In 2023, FIFA introduced updated rules to curb excessive fees and reduce conflicts of interest, aiming for more fairness across the board. Still, resistance is strong. Agencies argue that these rules restrict their ability to negotiate, but many officials worry that without regulation, profit will always come before the game. La Liga president Javier Tebas didn't hold back in 2019. There is no transparency in agent fees. Football is becoming a jungle where money comes first. Those words should concern anyone who cares about the sport. So here we are, at a crossroads. Agent influence is growing, bringing financial manipulation, exploitation of youth, and backroom deals fans never see. FIFA is pushing for change, but agents have built deep roots in the business. The big question, can the system be fixed, or has it gone too far? I've followed this for years. Agents can play a positive role when they genuinely care for their players. But the unchecked power some now hold, that worries me. And if you care about football's future, it should probably worry you too. What do you think? Are agents protecting players or doing more harm than good? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop them in the comments. And if you enjoy these deep dives into the world of football, make sure to subscribe to Enigma Path.